games are any indication of
Up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. The field, this place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Adalberto Mondesi.
From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
First pitch, 7:06.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Pause and the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Coles tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Ramirez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Skied into very shallow right. Heading after it is Pascotti. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman, David.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Turner will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Franklin Barretto.
And next up will be Franklin Barretto. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 2. First pitch coming, here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Toles, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with
The
2
right
away
fielder.
now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Outfielder Stephen Pascotti the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Kershaw is ready. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Jock Peterson now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Peterson, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Pascotti will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pascotti's there for it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Clears this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the A's, the third baseman, Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 1 for 4. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-0.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Batting fifth. The second baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Profar stands at first with 1 out. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Turner camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. And the inning is over. The A's strand one. Will move to the third with no score. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Pollock.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball well outside. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Jose Brasino. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains at 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Runner goes in there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0-1 the count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pollock at second with 2 down. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's the 3-1. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Victor Robles, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Victor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now at the plate, Bo Costello. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And a good diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. One there.
Now batting, first baseman, David Jackson.
Digging in to try it again, David Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball to third, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Franklin.
Digging in for his second at bat, Franklin Barretto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to get down out there. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Stephen Pascotti, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Second pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The set and the 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right
Now
there.
batting.
He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and
Chapman.
drew the walk.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Softly hit to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now to the plate, Justin Turner as we begin the top of the 4th.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bellinger playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Profar for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Misses for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. Jock Peterson with a two-run blast. His second home run of the series, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
The center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up. Jackson over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Profar is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Jurickson Profar. Will be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it's fouled away.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Bellinger is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Coming in is Peterson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the A's 1. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He drew a walk his first time up.
The designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Pascotti moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Jose Bracino.
Stepping into the box, Jose Bracino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactic. Nice single.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Chapman in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Digging in, Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Brasino on second. Toles at first. 2 out in the inning. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Here's the 1-2.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Hard ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Bo Costello, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Costello.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Peterson. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 21, David Jackson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Jackson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Two and one to the A's first baseman. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Franklin Barretto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barretto bats next. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail it here 2-1. Ryan Buchter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Called strike, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but
Wasps.
And he fouls this one off. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Chris Taylor is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he could really hurt you.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, and a good curveball. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here it comes, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, A.J.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. He dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-1 L.A. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Pascotti. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Pascotti.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He swings and grounds it to short. Mondesi picks it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with show track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail it 4-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Alfonso Villa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Alfonso Villa.
Stepping into the box, Jose Brasino, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Profar is calling for it. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. shot to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Andrew Cole.
Striding in once again, Andrew Toles. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Popped him up. Costello has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Dodgers lead it 4-1. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, Kike.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And one gone.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. In there, strike one.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Kershaw is ready. First pitch on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
At the plate, Justin Turner.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. High and deep to right center. Pascotti's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Comes set with the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Now batting, Josh Peterson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Bo Costello, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Bo Costello.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Jackson, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fouled off. Costello gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franklin Barretto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 home. To short, hit hard. throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Pascotti's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, A.J. Pollard.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Dodgers down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Pedro Baez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in, Stephen Pascotti. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5.
Pascotti.
Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Baez playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Lifted in the air to center. Chasing after it is Taylor, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the power hitting third baseman Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. It's 1-2. Pascotti on at first, nobody out. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone,
Now
trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jurickson Profar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Counting 2-1.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance
Now
that
batting,
leadoff single
fielder,
into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the first pitch, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Last strike now for Oakland. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score.